Hi everyone, this is Sean. Today I'm going to show you how to embroider directly on the finished garment. Before we start stitching, let's get all the tools we need ready. Here's what you want to have on hand: a hex wrench, a water-soluble pen, a measuring tape, the left and right hand drill, the embroidery hoop, and your stabilizer. Take the garment and measure the desired embroidery location. Measure down from the top of the garment and make a small mark. Then, measure in from the right side and mark that point as well. Where the two measurements intersect will serve as your placement point. This reference mark will help you accurately align your design later on. After marking the placement, we can prepare the hoop and stabilizer. The hoop size should be selected based on the dimensions of your design. In general, choose a hoop that is slightly larger than your embroidery area. For this project, I'll be using a hoop that comfortably fits the size of my design. Since we are embroidering on a t-shirt today, and t-shirt fabric is relatively lightweight, I'm going to use 2 layers of the tearaway stabilizer. This provides better support, adds a bit of the structure under the stitching, and helps prevent puckering and distortion during embroidery. Next, let's install the stabilizer and the garment into the hoop. Start by loosening the hoop screw. You only need to loosen it about 1 and 1.5 turns. Once it's loosened, separate the inner and the outer hoop. Place the inner hoop inside the garment, positioning it exactly at the mark we created earlier. When placing the inner hoop, make sure the screw is exposed on the outside. This will make it easier to adjust the fabric tension later. Lay the stabilizer over the inner hoop. Then align the outer hoop and press it down into place. The notch side should be positioned on the right-hand side. This orientation is important because it ensures proper alignment when attaching the handrails later. Make sure the hoop sits level with the garment. Now, gently pull the fabric to smooth it out. As you pull, be careful not to stretch the garment too aggressively, or the design may shift from its intended position. Once the fabric is flat and evenly tensioned, tighten the screw to secure the hoop. Next, we are going to install the hand drill connector plate. Before installing, make sure you identify the front and the back of the connector plate. Use the 2 included black knobs and to secure the plate in place. Before attaching the hand drills, loosen the 4 hand drill screws by about 3 to 3.5 turns. This gives enough space for the rails to slide onto the connector plate. Then, align the rails with the correct hole positions and push them into place. Once everything is aligned, tighten all 4 screws securely. This prevents the hoop from shifting during embroidery, which could cause misalignment in your final stitch out. After the hand drills are installed, we can connect the hooped garment to the hand drills. When attaching the hoop, pay attention to the notch we mentioned earlier. The notch on the left and the right sides of the hoop should align precisely with the left and the right hand drills. Slide the hoop into the rail bracket until it clicks into place. Make sure the garment is properly wrapped around the bobbin case area and not caught underneath the hoop. Next, insert your USB drive to load the pattern you want to embroider. Go to the pattern menu. Then select USB pattern. When importing designs, keep the following in mind. The machine is compatible only with DST and DSB file formats. The USB drive must have a storage capacity of 64 GB or less for proper recognition. The machine can store up to 500 patterns and handle up to 14 million stitches. Once you've confirmed the correct pattern and USB drive, select the design you want to import and tap Save. After selecting your pattern, go to the Config menu. Here we will set up the thread colors from the design. Your color selection should match the colors assigned in your digitizing software. To ensure the stitches result matches the intended design, always base your selection on the actual thread colors currently loaded on the machine. We will have a more detailed video later showing how to set colors and manage the thread assignment step by step. After setting the thread colors, we need to select the correct hoop size that matches the hoop we installed earlier. Once you tap the hoop icon, a message will appear. This message is simply asking you to confirm whether the cap driver has been removed. Since we've already removed the cap driver, you can go ahead and tap to proceed. After selecting the hoop, go to the EMB menu. First, tap the needles button and switch the machine to needle 15. This brings the needle to the starting point of the design. Next, use the arrow keys to move the design so that you can needle aligns with the center point you marked on the garment. Once the design is positioned, tap Trace Way to confirm the embroidery area. The machine will trace the outline of the design stitching range, allowing to verify that the placement is correct before starting. After confirming the embroidery position, we need to perform a final machine check. First, make sure the thread stand is fully raised. Next, check that the tension bar is set at a 90-degree angle. Then verify that the thread passes are threaded correctly. Proper threading significantly reduces thread breaks and ensures consistent stitching. Also confirm that the detection wheel is wrapped halfway round. After that, ensure the upper thread tension are adjusted correctly. Finally, double check the bobbin installation. Make sure the bobbin is inserted, seated correctly, and rotating in the correct direction. Once everything has been confirmed, tap Ready to enter the embroidery working state. From here, the machine will take over and begin stitching your design. A high-quality embroidery result depends on many factors: tension, digitizing, machine setup, and proper operation. We'll continue to teach you each of these step by step in the future videos. If you would like to get better at using your machine or take your embroidery skills to the next level, make sure to follow us. Thank you for watching today's tutorials, and we will see you in the next one.